You don't have time to waste, so I need you to put in 1,000% every single day. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what real beasts do. Win, lose, or draw, still gotta wake up tomorrow and go to work. Success is not looking for you. You gotta go get it. You're not always going to feel like doing what you're supposed to do. That's when you gotta do it anyways. Success is not going to be handed to you. Nobody owes you anything. When you are no longer satisfied with where you are and you raise your standards, it is only then that you can have your future. Tell excuses to step aside. Let weakness know that it is not welcome in your house because the opportunities are yours. The one mentality that you must have in life is that regardless of what's in front of you, you still must drive. The one thing you cannot get back is time. It is your greatest asset. We've got to learn how to steward our time. We got to learn to tend to it, guard it, keep it. Mental toughness. It is in those times we have to be stronger than we've ever been before. You have to see it happening. You have to believe in the unseen, because if you can't believe in it, you will never manifest it. Make the rest of your life the best in your life. Are you wasting your time, or are you using your time wisely? You can replace money you cannot get a year back. You have two choices. You can be unforgiving, bitter, angry, upset, and be a carrier of grief, or you can choose resilience. Stop waiting for the storm to pass and ask yourself the question, what can I accomplish in the rain? What can I accomplish in the rain? Who can I become in the rain? The race is not given to the strong nor the swift, but it is given to he that endureth until the end. Life doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get more forgiving. We just get stronger and we get more resilient. Get back up and tell life, I'm supposed to be here. I belong here. Give me what's mine. When we tackle obstacles, when we face adversity and conflict, it is only then that we find hidden reserves of courage and resilience we didn't even know we had. Resiliency is that gift and ability. It's the discipline to turn those pieces into a work of art. Stop running from difficult times. Stop praying that the storm will pass over you, and pray to grow through the storm. What you go through, you will grow through. Resiliency says, I belong here and I deserve another shot. I want my opportunity. Give me my opportunity. It's your reaction to adversity, not adversity itself, that determines how your life story will develop. Rock bottom is the solid foundation to build the future. And when you've lost everything, you have everything you need. Stop lying to yourself. Stop letting you down. You got to kill the blame game. Look yourself in the mirror. It's your fault you failed. Am I going to repeat my history, or will I blaze a new trail? It's time to get out of the way. It is because of you that you are not where you want to be. You are the issue. It's you. Nobody has lied to you more than you. Be willing to do what 98% of the people in this world are unwilling to do. If you want elevation, if you want next level, if you want to see this thing differently this year, everything you do has to change. Your insecurity has been in the way too long. Your jealousy, your envy has been in the way too long. The fear you've been wrestling with has been in the way too long. Get out of the way. Stop watching 2% of the Earth's population crush it. Win. Execute. Finish what they start. Do what they say they're gonna do. This must be the year that you are not defined by your history, but you fulfill your destiny. You have not accepted the fact that you are lazy. You have not accepted the fact that you are inconsistent. You can't diagnose what you have not identified. Sometimes you need to go find a mirror and tell yourself with tears in your eyes, I am the problem. Ask yourself the question, what is my God-given destiny? Why am I here? Why have I survived? Do yourself a favor and dispense with the excuses that you don't have time. Dispense with the excuse that you're not good enough. Dispense with the excuse that nobody will show up if I build it. Doubt's gonna knock at your door. Insecurity's gonna knock at your door. And adversity and trial and tribulation is gonna knock at your door. And difficult tasks will knock at your door. And so you need to be prepared, ready or not. It's coming. The only way you're going to accomplish, the only way you're going to execute, is if discipline takes the place of your motivation. You owe you a lot of us. We watch everybody win in every facet of life. We watch the underdog rise under the lights and we think to ourselves, when is it going to be my time? You got to change the way you live, you eat, you walk, you talk, you think, and once you walk in that newness, then you'll be next. When inconvenience becomes pleasure, when you have your mind made up that no matter how you're feeling every day, you're going to give it everything you have. Motivation has an expiration date, and when motivation dies, discipline must take its place. First, we conquer the day, and then we execute the week, and that week turns into a month, and that month turns into a quarter, and that quarter turns into a year. We get into this information constipation state where it's like, we know all these things to do, and really it puts us in a state of paralysis. You will find that the men and women that turned the world upside down were the ones who got out of their own way. Those who build things in life are willing to not only see a reality that hasn't yet materialized, but they also understand that in a world of no, they have to be the yes. Greatness in any area of life is reserved for those willing to carry forward when most would turn back. Build on the days you want to build on the days you don't build when they understand build, and when they assume you've altogether lost your mind build. You rose above all that they saw empty space, and you saw a world undiscovered. They saw your head in the clouds while you built those castles in the air. The horizon that awaits, it's the attitude of the eagle. Are you ready? Come on, let's be honest. Can we just be honest for a second? You got a mother who's been doing everything she can to put food on the table. You got to do it for her. You got a grandmother who's been praying for you. You got to do it for her. You got to get fuel on the inside and say, now is my time. There is no perfect moment. Now is the only perfect moment you need. Stop waiting for later. Now is the time to say, I'm going to be successful. I'm ready to build a legacy. I'm ready to make my mark. I'm ready to win for my father. I'm ready to make my last name bigger than my first name. I'm ready to do something nobody's ever done before. I'm ready to speak to every mountain in my way and tell that mountain to get out my way. I'm ready to study. I'm ready to finish these papers. I'm ready to get this diploma. I'm ready to be educated. I'm ready. It's my moment. It's my time. I'm not just hyped up. I'm informed and transformed. It's your time. It's your moment. Make an impact. Maybe everybody doesn't love you. Maybe people just don't believe in what you believe in. But what do you believe in? You thought that every time someone looked down on you, you didn't have the ability to look up. No one said it was going to be easy. In fact, nobody's really going to hold your hand. You have to have enough faith within yourself to understand that no matter how far you go in your life, it's your life. The time has come for you to understand that you cannot depend on the opinions of others. Prove them wrong, but prove yourself to be right. If you hang around sharks long enough, it will transform your mindset and you will be like a shark. The worst thing you can do is run away from your fights. Your mindset needs to go to the next level. You have to do it when you don't feel like it. You have to do it when you feel discouraged. You have to do it when you're under the weather, fighting for your future, fighting for your dreams, fighting for success. Don't you ever lose hope. Don't you ever give up. Motivation has an expiration date, and when motivation dies, discipline must take its place. Don't quit. People always ask me, what should I concentrate on? Don't quit. Trust is built on relationships. Relationships are built on trust. Be supportive of the person that's in charge and move forward together as a team, because it's not about you, it's about the team. You have to understand human nature, and the places where human nature reveals itself most clearly are times of extreme sorrow, pain, suffering, and inhumanity.